Who would win in a fight, a pigeon or the internet? Let's see. It's going to be an epic battle. To figure this out, we need to figure out first how much data can a pigeon carry. And we're going to make some wild assumptions here, but I did some research. I did the math. A carrier pigeon can carry 75 grams of cargo. 75 grams of cargo. A micro SD card weighs 0.5 grams, which means that they can carry 150 micro SD cards. And the biggest micro SD card that I could find right now is 1.5 terabytes. So if we do the math on that, 75 grams per pigeon, 0.5 grams per micro SD card, 1.5 terabytes per micro SD card gets us a total carrying capacity of 225 terabytes. Pretty awesome. Well, the average internet speed in the United States is 227 megabits per second. We're going to start there, but we're actually going to go with the typical fiber internet speed of 1 gigabit per second. That is pretty normal. It's pretty accessible for many people. So how fast can the internet move 225 terabytes? 1 second per gigabit, or 1 gigabit per second, flipped over, 8 bits per byte, 1,000 gigabytes per terabyte, 225 terabytes gets us 8 times 1,000 times 225 seconds, which is 1.8 million seconds, or 500 hours. So to transfer 225 terabytes over a 1 gigabit per second internet connection is going to take 500 hours. So now to do the final calculation, how far can a pigeon get in 500 hours? The average pigeon can maintain speeds of 60 miles per hour on long flights. We're talking flights of 500 miles or more. So 60 miles per hour times 500 hours, that gets us 30,000 miles, or the circumference of the Earth. So as long as you are transferring data on this planet, you're going to be able to get more bandwidth, move data faster by strapping it to a carrier pigeon, or maybe a series of carrier pigeons, because let's be honest, we're not accounting for sleep or any of the things that pigeons need to do biological functions. But as long as you're transferring data here on this planet, you're going to be faster with a pigeon than with the internet. The pigeon dominates. Not even close, the pigeon wins. This quote from Andrew Tannenbaum: never underestimate the bandwidth of a station wagon full of tapes hurtling down the highway. I'm going to update that quote. Tapes, they're old. I mean, they're still in use, but they're old. But let's go ahead and update that. Never underestimate the bandwidth of a pigeon carrying micro SD cards flying around the world. Because as long as you're transferring on this Earth, you're going to get better bandwidth out of physically moving media than out of most internet connections.